Imagine holding in your hand a simple lead bullet that could alter the course of history. As implausible as it sounds, such an incident once occurred, and the repercussions still send ripples through time. This is the extraordinary tale of the time-altering bullet, a true story that challenges what we believe possible. Our story begins in the quaint and unsuspecting town of Piperton, nestled in the heartland of Americana, where life unfolds in sepia tones and the past seems ever present. Piperton is a place where the crack of a rifle shot echoes through the hills like a whisper of history being rewritten. Yet one such shot would transcend even the wildest imaginations of this sleepy village. Young Thomas Granger, a local tinkerer with an insatiable curiosity for the mechanical and arcane, stumbles upon a rusty musket ball while exploring the attic of his great-grandfather's estate. It seemed a perfectly ordinary relic, until Thomas noticed the intricate carvings etched across the surface, a web of tiny symbols indecipherable to the untrained eye. But Thomas was no ordinary boy. He was a prodigy with an unparalleled fascination for solving untold mysteries. Therefore, determined to unlock its secrets, Thomas dives headfirst into research that consumes his every waking moment. Leafing through crumbling manuscripts and forgotten journals, one passage catches his eye. A shot fired with intent from lead, so marked shall cross the boundaries of time itself. The musket ball, Thomas realizes, is much more than an artifact. It's a portal. Time operates in curious ways, even more so when meddled with. Intrigued and undeterred by the potential consequences, Thomas sets out to test the musket ball's theoretical power. Before dawn, he treks to the edge of town with the relic and his trusty rifle armed for a journey through unknown realms. He sets the ball into the barrel, takes a deep breath, and fires into the first light of day. In that split second, reality warps around him. The world becomes a blur and reforms itself into a snapshot from the past. Piperton as seen in the year 1823, when duels of honor settled disputes and steam engines heralded new beginnings. Thomas becomes an unseen observer in a time not his own, a ghost in history. Yet amidst nostalgia's bittersweet embrace is the peril of being lost forever in echoes past. As the town's long-deceased inhabitants bustle through their day, Thomas soon witnesses a scene that could unravel reality itself. A quarrel between two founding families, the resolution of which will ensure prosperity or demise for future generations. Therefore, understanding the gravity of the moment, he realizes the burden of choice falls upon him. Shall he intervene to prevent bloodshed, securing a prosperous future for Piperton at the cost of altering history? Or should he allow events to unfold as ordained, safeguarding the timeline, yet potentially dooming his present to hardship? Ultimately, Thomas chooses the path of least resistance, letting history take its course because he trusts in the resilience of time's natural order. As the musket's mystical energy wanes, Thomas feels the pull of his own era. The transition is swift, leaving him in the familiar clearing with only a faint memory of ghostly figures fading into the ether. The musket ball now lays at his feet, its carvings dissolved from the strain of bridging time. Disillusioned and yet profoundly wiser, Thomas returns home, sharing his fantastical tale only in half-whispers to friends who doubt yet dare not antagonize his conviction. Thus, young Thomas Granger became known for his unusual theories, the boy who peered beyond the veil of what cannot be. But to you, dear listener, I ask, is history truly immutable, or do we brush against its canvas with every decision made? Contemplate the threads woven into the tapestries of past and future. Who knows what stories lie dormant, waiting to be clinched in your own moment of profound discovery?